Okay, I'll go to the question. Okay. So what they tell us? First, you should write down all the info that they give you. So they told us that line S lies on the points 3, -4, and -5, 2. They also told us that line T is parallel to S, and it passes through, I'll just put passes, through point 1, -2. If S and T are parallel to each other, then I know that their gradients will be equal. So we name in the gradients of T, M2, and the gradients of S would be M1. Recall that the formula for gradients is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is equal to, I want this one to be x1, x2, and this one to be x2 and y2. So my y2 in this case is 2 minus y1 is -4, so it's -4 over x2 is -5 minus x1 is 3. Remember? Okay, so coming over here now because I don't have enough space. Remember, a minus and a minus is a plus. 2 plus 4 is 6. A -5 minus 3 is -8. But this could be reduced. 6 and 2 both divisible by 2. 6 and 8 both divisible by 2. Gosh, what else is it doing? 3 and 4. That's a 4. So this could be reduced to -3/4. So everybody got this as a gradient for S?
Yes, miss.
All right. Base off. Since T and S are parallel, we know that their gradients will be same. That means if the gradient of S is -3/4, then the gradient of M2 is also -3/4. And remember, they told us that it also passes through the point 1, -2. We know that given a point and a gradient, we could find the equation of a line using 2 methods, but most of you prefer the second one, the first one, so that's what we're doing. X1. So I put back my y. My y1 is -2, so that's -2. M, which is the gradient, is -3 and 4. Put back x, and x1 is 1. So that's y plus 2. Y plus 2 is equal to -3/4 x. -3 and 4 times -1, minus and a minus is a plus. So that's plus 1/4. Hold on, not 1/4, 3/4. Okay, continuing over here. -2 on both sides. So this becomes y is equal to -3 on 4x minus 5 on 4. Everybody got this or understand how I got this? That's the answer. Okay, one person. Can I have somebody else answer me, please?
Yes, miss.
All right, time to go through that quiz now. Okay, you can see the quiz, right?
Yes, miss.
All right. Okay. Anybody could tell me what's the formula for, okay, let me read the question first. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic, x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0, find alpha plus beta. Can anybody tell me what's the formula for alpha plus beta? Oh my. What's the formula for alpha plus beta? Anybody? Alpha plus beta. Come on.
It's minus b over a.
Minus b over a. Good job. Minus b over a. I'm looking at the quadratic. What would I write here? What's b?
-3.
-3. So it will be minus -3 over, and what's a?
1.
1. We know a minus and a minus is a plus. So that means alpha plus beta is 3. That's how we got this answer. Everybody understands that? Yes? No? Do it again?
Yeah, miss, I got that.
Okay. Here. Next question. Okay, we just went through this one. Alpha plus beta is minus b on a, not just b on a. That's why the answer is false. Remember that. Trying. Alpha beta is c on a. So good job, everybody got that correct. Next one. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, find alpha beta. So we just saw that alpha beta, oh my lord, is equal to c on a. What's c in this case? Look at this quadratic and let me know what's c.
2.
2. And what's a?
1.
That's why the answer is 2. So everybody understands now, right? Okay. Yeah, anyways. Sorry. If you were writing that down. Okay. Alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha is equal to alpha beta and beta plus alpha. Why? This is just like factorization. What I look at what I have in common. So these two sets, I look at what I have in common. I have alpha and I have beta in common. If I take out the alpha here and a beta here, I'll remain with, what am I doing? Where's my thing? Bro. Wait, I lost my pen. All right. Alpha and beta. If I take out alpha and a beta here, I remain with alpha plus. If I take out alpha and a beta here, I remain with beta. But this could also be written as alpha, beta plus alpha. Because addition is commutative. So everybody understands that? Beta plus alpha is the same as alpha plus beta. You understand that?
Yes, miss.
Okay. This alpha squared beta squared is the same as alpha beta squared. Okay, so just remember that. So we said the sum of the roots, alpha plus beta, is equal to minus b on a. In this case, that's minus 2 on a, which is 1. So that's why the sum is 2. Sum is 2. That means I could eliminate all these answers here. Now just to do the alpha beta part, alpha beta is the same as c on a. C is 3 and a is 1, so that's 3 on 1, which is equal to 3. And that's why this is the right answer. Next one. Alpha, they want the sum of the roots, so that's alpha plus beta minus b on a. That's minus 13. And a is 1, so that's why this is the answer. I'm not going too fast, right? Everybody understands why it's minus 13?
Yes, miss.
All right. Product went through alpha beta, which is c on a. And in this case, c, 26, and a is 1. 26 on 1 is 26. That's why this is the answer. Product is alpha beta. So everybody understands this one.
Yes, yeah, miss.
All right. Just need to make sure. Oh, so since nobody got this wrong, I don't really need to go through this one. So 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta is the same as alpha plus beta on alpha beta. Everybody got that right? Good job. Alpha on beta plus beta on alpha is equal to alpha squared plus beta squared on alpha beta. Let me go through this. The LCM of beta and alpha is beta times alpha, aka alpha beta. Beta into alpha beta is alpha, and alpha times alpha is alpha squared. Plus alpha into alpha beta is beta, and beta times beta is beta squared. And that's how we got this answer. Everybody understand that?
Yes, miss.
If I go too fast, just let me know. Eh? If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, it's alpha plus beta squared. This was a question from before. Alpha plus beta, we said, was 3, not minus 3, that's not a minus sign, just 3. So the square root of 3 is 9. If alpha and beta are the roots, okay, we went through that one already. Okay, so you need to remember alpha squared plus beta squared. Somebody tell me, what's this equal to? Alpha squared plus beta squared.
Alpha beta squared.
Not just that. Something missing. Anybody knows what's missing? Alpha squared plus beta squared is not equal to alpha plus beta squared. Something's missing from here.
plus 2.
No. Anybody? Come on, think hard. It's something to do with 2. So close. Okay, I'm gonna just minus 2 alpha beta. So remember that. Alpha squared plus beta squared. Alpha plus beta squared. That's 3 squared. This was the question from before. 3 squared minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha beta was 2. So 3 squared is 9. Minus 2 by 2 is 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. Everybody understand that? This is something you need to memorize. This right here. But practice makes perfect. So we understand now why the answer is 5. Yes, no. Yes, no.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Find 1 on alpha beta. So remember, alpha beta is equal to C on A. So what's C in this case? Anybody tell me what's C?
5,
On A?
2,
Right. 5 on 2. So if I wanted 1 on 5 on 2, that means the same as 1 divided by 5 on 2. 1 divided by fractions, dividing by fractions, we have to multiply by the reciprocal. So that's 1 times 2 on 5. 1 times 2 on 5 is 2 on 5. And that is why this is the answer. Understand that? Yeah? Yes? No?
yes, miss.
Okay. Come on, people, we almost finished. Okay, we just went through that 1 on alpha plus 1 on beta is the same as alpha beta, alpha plus beta. That was one of the questions. So alpha plus beta, we know that alpha plus beta is minus b on a. So what's my alpha plus beta in this case? Minus b on a. Let me write it out. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b on a. What's b in this case?
Minus 3,
So that's minus 3 on 2. Minus and a minus is a plus, so that's 3 on 2. So 3 on 2 divided by alpha beta. We just found out that was 5 on 2. When down here, when dividing by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. So that's 3 on 2 times 2 on 5. Using the color. My 2's could cancel out. And that is why the answer, oh my gosh, not yellow. That is why the answer is equal to 3 on 5. Understand? Cancel these 2's. Okay, let me just continue. Right, now the big, quote unquote, complex question. Let me show you one thing, please. Alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta squared. We know that's just finding whatever alpha plus beta is. We said that alpha plus beta, in this case, this was the quadratic from before. And we said that alpha plus beta was equal to 3. So we know that alpha plus beta squared is just the square root of 3. I mean the square of 3, which is 9. Let me show you how they got this in the first place. So alpha plus beta squared. Let me ask you one thing before I start now. 1 squared. Isn't 1 squared the same as 1 times 1?
Yes, miss.
And 6 squared. Isn't 6 squared the same as 6 times 6?
Yes, miss.
Right. So alpha plus beta squared is the same as alpha plus beta times alpha plus beta. Then you can use the distributive law to expand these brackets. What color do I use? 3. So alpha times alpha is alpha squared. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Alpha times alpha is alpha squared plus alpha times beta is alpha beta plus beta times alpha is beta alpha or alpha beta. So let me just put alpha beta plus beta times beta is beta squared. So what I end up with is alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. However, I could rearrange this to get alpha squared plus beta squared plus 2 alpha beta. Remember, recall, alpha squared plus beta squared is the same as alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. 2 alpha beta. So that's what I could write here. My alpha plus beta squared. That's what I'm looking at right now. So alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta plus 2 alpha beta. These would cancel off my minus 2 alpha beta and plus 2 alpha beta. So I remain with alpha plus beta squared. Everybody understands that, right? How I got alpha plus beta squared. That was just to show you how I got this. So you understand how I got alpha plus beta squared? Yes, no? Because it's the same concept we using to find alpha minus beta squared. Yes, no? Because it's kind of... So yeah, no, kind of.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, miss.
Okay, well, since you understand now, I want you to do it for me. Try not to spoon feed you too much. The quadratic was x squared, that's a 2, minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. And what they want you to find, alpha minus beta squared. All right, so since you say you understand, I want you to find this for me. find alpha minus beta squared? You already worked out alpha beta to be 2 and alpha plus beta. Oh my, to be 3. Anybody finished? Anybody?
Yeah, miss.
All right.
Yes, miss.
If I wanted to find alpha plus beta squared, that's beta. What if I expanded these brackets? What would I get? People who finish. Let me know what you got
Yes,
when you
I
expanded it.
got in brackets alpha plus beta squared minus 4 alpha beta.
Beta squared minus 4 alpha beta. Good job. That's correct. So for anybody who doesn't understand where that come from, this is the same as alpha minus beta times alpha minus beta. This is the same as alpha squared minus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. Just like we did before, rearrange it to get this minus 2 alpha beta. And we know that alpha squared plus beta squared is the same as alpha, oh my, that's alpha. Alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. Hold on, let me put this in brackets. This, we know that this is equal to this. But then we still have to put back out minus 2 alpha beta. 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta is minus 4 alpha beta. So everybody understands that?
Yes, miss.
Mhm. So this question wasn't too complicated. Okay, I don't need to hear it. Oh my, right. So we said alpha plus beta is 3, so that's 3 squared minus 4 alpha beta is 2. 3 squared is 9, and 4 by 2 is 8. So that's 9 minus 8, which is equal to 1. Oh my. That's why the answer was 1. So everybody good with that now, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you understand what you went wrong in the quiz. You understand how to determine whether lines are parallel and all of that. You can start leaving now if you don't have any questions.
Bye, miss.
Bye.